Everybody, Ken Abrams from Fun Enterprises with another Tuesday at 10 blog. I hope you had a great weekend and your week is off to a wonderful start. Last week I talked about getting ready for college. And what I was talking about was how to prepare that student a few weeks before they leave for that big adventure going off to college for many the first time. This week I want to talk a little bit about how to prepare a student a couple years out before they're even really thinking about college or their next step in life. It's so interesting. So many parents, and to some degree students, believe that when they cross the threshold of college, all of a sudden they're going to have these wonderful skills and gifts that they didn't have before. The reality of the situation is, unless you prepare somebody for a year or two before they ever leave for college, they're probably not going to be ready. We are seeing a lot of students coming to college with huge issues like anxiety, and they're kind of struggling with how to find their way. Part of that really rests with the parents. Many parents, and we have the term bulldozer parents now, push any obstacle in front of their child out of the way. They're the ones that are making the calls to the school to ensure that their child is getting the support and the services that they need. Unfortunately, though, this does not allow the students to learn how to advocate for themselves. So, before you send that child off to college, give yourself some time and give them some time to understand how they need to operate in order to be successful in college. They need to learn how to advocate for themselves, but they also need to take responsibility for their own actions. Having a parent call the school and talk to a professor about why their student didn't turn work in on time is simply not acceptable. And you're not allowing your child to get the skills that they will need later in life. Again, it may work in college, but it's not going to work on a job. You certainly can't call an employer and tell them that for whatever reason your child did not complete the assignments they were given. It just doesn't work that way in the real world. Maybe in some companies it does, but in most it doesn't. So give your child some space. Let them make mistakes. Teach them how to advocate for themselves. If there's something going on at school, unless it is something that is really dangerous, let them figure out how to, again, advocate for themselves, how to speak on their own behalf. They will become far more comfortable when they go to college. And you know what? They're going to learn skills that will take them very far in life. What we call the soft skills. They're going to learn how to talk to people. And again, they're going to learn how to advocate for themselves. They're also going to understand what taking responsibility means. They're going to understand that their actions have consequences. And if they don't do what they're supposed to do, those consequences are going to be negative. However, if they do exactly what they're supposed to do, the consequences of their actions will in fact be positive. Set your child up for success, not for failure. They shouldn't be dependent on you. They should be dependent and reliant on themselves. Again, have a great week and thanks for dropping by.